You're absolutely right about that. Adit, let me also get your thoughts on that. But before that, there's breaking news coming in after the meeting. After meeting the Mexican President, Prime Minister Modi is holding a poolside bilateral meeting with South Korean President Lee Jae-myung. Adit, your reflection on what the G7 stands for and how inclusivity at this point in time evades this forum.
Well, I think I'm going to echo and concur with Professor Latham's thought there. I think G7 is basically a very exclusive club, which is not inclusive of the global problems, especially that of the global south. And that is why Prime Minister Modi is there to basically represent the voice of the global south. And hopefully his voice gets, a platform, and as a consequence also gets, heard from a position of, all of those in the power realm as to what are the various issues faced by the global south, whether it be, human rights excesses, whether it be terrorism, whether it be inflation, or be it any other issue. Having said that, I do concur with Professor Latham when he does say that it's the politics of South Asia which is taking over Western democracies, but that's duly because the policymakers in Western democracies have allowed such federal politics to take over their streets. I mean, streets of London, streets of Ontario, or streets of Washington, D.C. or San Francisco have become a known sort of phenomenon where separatist politics of either Pakistan or India are played on a regular basis. And that is surely due to the unchecked immigration policies that have been in place, and also because of a sort of a disproportionate system that exists within these countries, where you provide patronage to a certain pedigree of population, where you allow them to play a certain politics. So that needs to go out of the window. And I sincerely hope that Prime Minister Modi does raise this with his Canadian counterpart, that freedom of expression is not equal to glorifying violence or glorifying somebody, a leader's murder, or calling for the head of a sovereign nation. And these are very serious issues which need to be raised, and the Western world needs to take this into cognizance, whether that be Canada or United Kingdom or the United States beneath.
You're absolutely right, and more breaking news coming in the latest visuals.